Over the past 10 years, more than 13 million Syrians have been displaced from their homes and communities, and millions of them are now refugees hosted in Jordan, Iraq, Lebanon, Turkey, and many other countries. Today we're here at the Za'atari Refugee Camp, which is the largest refugee camp in the Middle East and North Africa, and is currently home to around 80,000 refugees. Today, the U.S. ambassador to the UN is here in a visit to the Za'atari Refugee Camp, and here's what she had to say.
We appreciate the Jordanians' enormous generosity in hosting such a large Syrian refugee population, as well as refugees from other regional conflicts. The commitment Jordan has shown here, providing safe shelter for their neighbors for many years, is truly an example to the world. And while we know the ultimate goal is for refugees to return home, and I know that that is their ultimate goal, what I heard today is that people remain fearful about the conditions in Syria and that they are not ready to return. It is indisputable that the current environment is not conducive to return. My major takeaway from this visit is that the international community must be vigilant in ensuring that any refugee returns are safe and voluntary and dignified. After 10 years of war, we know that hosting hundreds of thousands of refugees is no easy task. But we must remember every day that they are real people. They are mothers, they are fathers, they are children, they are families, and they need our support. That is why the United States remains the largest donor to the Syrian refugee response. And I will use my platform at the United Nations to encourage others to contribute to this cause.
So COVID-19 has not stopped outside the gates of Za'atari. We have refugees who got infected. Sadly, we also had some refugees who passed away because of COVID-19. But now, because of that very generous decision by the government of Jordan to extend vaccination to refugees, we are catching up with the vaccination. There's more than 30% of the total refugee population who are already vaccinated. And I hope that they in turn can also make a contribution to stop the pandemic here in Jordan. The impact of COVID-19 has hurt refugees because many of them, they held down jobs on the farms, in construction, and unfortunately some of those have now disappeared. So clearly that has created an impact on refugees.